We are learning new details about plans to add immigration and customs enforcement detention facilities in Colorado. That's according to new documents obtained by the American Civil Liberties Union and the ACLU of Colorado. The ACLU of Colorado says the documents were released following the passage of President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, which has allocated $45 billion to ICE to expand its immigration detention infrastructure nationwide. Take a look at the locations being considered. One is the Hudson Correctional Facility in Hudson, northeast of Denver. Two are in Colorado Springs, the Cheyenne Mountain Center on East Las Vegas Street, and the Colorado Springs Migrant Detention Facility off North Academy Boulevard. One is in La Junta, known as the Baptiste Migrant Detention Facility, and two are in Walsenberg at the Huerfano County Correctional Facility and Apex Site Services. The ACLU of Colorado says the expansion of the detention facilities will allow more than 100,000 people nationwide to be detained each day.
I'm Eleanor Sheehan, and I spoke with Walsenberg's mayor today about the proposed ICE detention centers possibly coming to his town.
ICE has been a hot topic down here.
The city of Walsenberg, one of the proposed places the Trump administration wants to open immigration detention centers. Would you welcome that?
Yes.
Gary Vazani is the mayor of Walsenberg.
They're going to put it somewhere, and I don't think Walsenberg has the authority to override a federal government, so we may as well take advantage of it. We have an empty prison that's just sitting there doing us no good.
This is one of the proposed buildings that could be turned into an ICE detention facility. It's known as the Huerfano County Correctional Center in Walsenberg, and for the past 15 years, it's sat empty.
I think it's very secure, state-of-the-art, medium security facility, which I think they could utilize. It isn't going to affect us. It probably makes the security here better. I don't think it would hurt Walsenberg.
According to the ACLU of Colorado, the correctional center is owned by a private prison corporation called Core Civic. It closed in 2010 and has a capacity to hold nearly 800 people.
I don't believe that it's we're open in a concentration camp or all of those such things. I think you have to believe in your federal government and your government and let them do what they do. I mean, we're not big enough to stop them anyway.
The second detention center proposed would be a new facility built and run by Apex Site Services. Mayor Vazani argues detention centers could bring economic growth and job opportunities.
For you personally, do you want a center in your town?
It's probably safer than a prison would be. A prison, they could release prisoners right here in our town, where this, they're not going to release anybody here. I don't see where it's a detraction in any way.
But others disagree.
I'm going to read you a statement from the ACLU. They said, quote, ICE planned expansion of immigration detention will only serve to endanger the lives of immigrants held in dangerous and inhumane conditions. What is your response to that?
Yeah, I heard that one. I think it's actually the opposite of that. If ICE is going to detain somebody or chip them out of the country, having shorter steps in between and safer places to house them and take care of them would be a plus, I would think, not a negative. I don't understand why they think that would be more inhumane.
But a statement from the ACLU says ICE detention centers enrich prison profiteers and place immigrants in our communities at even greater risk. Mayor Vazani is unsure when or if Huerfano County Correctional Center will become an ICE detention center. In Walsenberg, Eleanor Sheehan, News 5.
Colorado Republican Congressman Jeff Crank sent us a statement in response to the facilities. He says, quote, I trust President Trump and his administration to make the right decisions regarding locations for ICE detention facilities. Unfortunately, under Governor Jared Polis and the state legislature's leadership, Colorado has become a sanctuary for illegal aliens. The administration is cleaning up their mess. Colorado Springs Mayor Yemi Mobilati also sent a statement saying the city is aware of the reports and, quote, immigration matters are under the sole authority of the federal government and the city has not been involved in any planning or communication related to these reported facilities.